Hey y'all, good evening. It's High Priestess Jamila. How y'all doing? I know I am feeling good. I was up pretty much in the wee hours of the morning, but I was able to get some sleep and I'm waiting on this package to get delivered. And I got groceries coming because the easiest way to do this is to just everything that I'm throwing out is going out on the curb first. That's the easiest way to do it. And I'm gonna go room for room, room to room, and do that, and then finally finish packing so that I can see how large my storage needs to be, so I can go ahead and get ready and get moving. Cause I'm so ready. It be y'all. It be hot over here, and I'm just gonna make sure to sue the landlord when I leave. Of course, I have some more things that I have to file into the court. There's certain things that I have to do, and I feel like the court has really been help, like ordering me to do stuff that will actually help me with the case. Thank you. I thought you wasn't supposed to be giving me legal advice. Anyway, it's all good. I'm just gonna deal with them when I leave. I'm ready to get. I really, really wish that I'm hoping today's the second. I wanted to be in a new place by the 4th of July, honestly. Not sure if that's going to happen. I'm trying to make it happen though. Probably won't be until after the 4th. So I wanted to come and talk to y'all about the craziness and especially all of these African American people that run behind this church lady that wants to be a witch so bad, but she's scared. And just my faux ex is what I call him now. You know, black on black hatred it's a real thing. It really honestly is. It's a real thing. And you know, I took some time to actually look up uh Spiritree's information, and I do have her Addie just in case I need to file any type of charges against her. Just FYI, Spirit Tree Naima is blatantly and out in the open. Everybody getting exposed. Y'all notice that it's a bunch of stuff getting exposed. Everybody exposing themselves. She pretty much exposed that she has been behind the stalking, which is absolutely disgusting in every way. And it's ghetto. Like, she's been behind this guy, this maniac. That's why nobody, if you trust that lady after the shenanigans that she pulled, I don't even know what to say about you. I'm not gonna insult you. I'm just gonna say, honey, yeah, no. That is not the face of black witchery or spirituality. Um, and it's just disgusting and terrible. The lengths that these people are willing to go to. And as a woman, you cannot trust those people. As a woman, they don't even know how to, like, honestly, this started 10 years ago where this lady, for some reason, has this sick weirdness towards me. And it's very weird. And I try not to think about her as much as possible. Like, I'm totally disgusted. You are not a witch. You are trying to get the attention of witches so that you can do exactly, but maybe not publicly, You be a damn fool to ever trust that lady. If you are an empath, a witch, or a healer, or a light worker, and you'll find out. You'll find out. But I did find her address because I personally feel like she's a criminal. Anytime you're hanging with a bunch of stalkers who are currently pending investigation for stalking people, sending people to people funeral, like that, is that supposed to be hoodoo? Is that what us witches do? No, that's not what we do. That's not what we do. And she can't deny it. There's no way as a witch I would be caught dead hanging around that kind of situation. That ain't nothing but chaos and a bunch of destruction that they got going on over there. But I looked up her info, and she bought her house in Alabama in 2015. And her mortgage, assuming that she has not taken out a loan on her house. Okay, that's assuming she took out no loans. She bought her house in 2015 for $45,000. That house she lives in, it's about 1,300 square foot. She bought that home in 2015. And the mortgage on a $45,000 house is like $250 per month. And apparently she can't even afford that, apparently, because she's running behind me trying to steal my clout, trying to embarrass and expose me and all that stuff. Y'all know the deal with the landlord. Y'all already know what's up and the dirty stuff that they do. And it's going to be a day very soon where me and my children are finally going to be in a home that we are purchasing, that we don't have to worry about all of that anymore. Okay. Dealing with a landlord. But I will say that if you're planning to rent, check your landlord out spiritually. See what they would do. Because a landlord can literally cause so much stress and frustration and loss by not fixing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And my landlord, what they were doing is that they already have a management company. However, what they did was they were going to other management companies to lock the people in. Okay. But and it's so funny because she announced the management company, which is Vertical Real Estate. Look them up. They have a horrible reputation. They're in California, horrible, but it'll just be more evidence to use against them in court, because I do have direct plans of suing. Uh, they try to make people look as bad as possible. Me and my family have done no damage to this house. The only thing is the carpet upstairs needs to be replaced or fixed. That's it. The carpet in my bedroom. That's it. Otherwise, the house for like a year and a half, and I didn't even realize this, had like a, because the windows are real old. One of the windows was down, and pollen. It didn't happen in nowhere but my room, and that's because that window was down, and we always got bugs, and um some wasps and stuff would come in, and the screens was all and it just it's crazy. So make sure that you check out your landlord and do research. So and that's not necessarily your fault, especially when you are a woman and you're out here trying to make it, and you've got a bunch of dipshits. And yes, I will keep talking shit. I don't have to humble myself for nobody. I'm going to continue to talk shit to these people because that is my right. I don't have to kiss nobody's ass. I don't know where these people get off on this shit, but I live in the real world, okay? So, somebody with a mortgage of 250 per month and you clearly must be having trouble with that. That's crazy. And do I believe that people go to this lady and pay her for work? No, I don't. It was exposed years ago that she was a fraud. It was exposed that she didn't know what she was doing when it came to witchery. You cannot promise people witchcraft services and then go and read the Bible. That's not the way it works. I'm sorry. I understand that you're in the Bible Belt, but it just doesn't work that way. It doesn't. So, like I said, black people, this is a group of black people, totally disgraceful people. Totally, I mean, it's and like I said, she don't represent my people because there's a lot of different black people in this world. And there's no way on God's green earth, the little storyline, like they how do you as a black person are so low that you felt the need to set up another black person to be raped? That's essentially, when you think about it, when it boils down to it, that is essentially what these black people on here are trying to do. Um, I don't know why I can't think of this cute little girl's name. The one that went to the hotel and was found wandering throughout the hotel. It's sad that black people can't trust other black people. That's so sad. Kanika Jenkins. It was a blogger on here that actually got murdered for talking about her. So I don't even talk about her because whatever the fuck happened to her, black people are covering it up because it wasn't nothing but black folk present at the time that that girl got murdered. They got a lot of our people are absolutely disgusting, and I can admit to that. The little games that they're playing online, getting into the subject of this discussion with my faux ex. He can say whatever he wants to say while he sits over there still stalking a grown man who I refer to as my brother and my sister. Okay, him and his girlfriend, his significant other, still sitting over there being a stalker because these particular black people are disgusting. The people that my faux ex hangs around are disgusting. Period. And Spiritually Naima hangs around these people. So there is going to be a day where eventually all of these people will be in jail. Spiritually Naima is okay. You're an older lady. I understand you can't control all these people, which it's got to be coming from you. Why is Talia in California swatting people? I bet you that old lady wouldn't like it if she got swatted, would she? But she's encouraging that behavior amongst people that clearly can't make sound decisions. I digress from that situation. You know what I'm saying? You got a problem. You got a problem to sit up here and try to, and that's what they want to do. They want to invoke instability in the lives of people. And you know what? That's crazy. You lucked out this time because guess what? I ended up dealing with a slumlord who currently has county code violations that they've been violating for 3 years. So congratulations. Okay. I mean, wow, it may be you vagabondish, impoverished black folks possibly could be the reason why I can't afford an attorney at the moment because y'all run around here and y'all lie on people and y'all bear false witness. But it's like I said, I'm coming back today and yesterday and the day before that to take back everything that y'all ignorant selves tried to take from me. Okay. And you wouldn't like it if I sat around flagging y'all channels all the time. You wouldn't like it. I can imagine that Spirit Tree would not like it if I were to sit up there and flag her channels that she's been building for years, like the way she encouraged mine to be flagged. Okay. Yeah. So I want to say this about this fake ex. You know, what you're doing would hit differently if that wasn't your cousin. It would literally hit different. But we all know that's your cousin. Just because you say you got divorced, claiming that y'all were married, and he told me last night, he said I got divorced. I said, how would anybody know that that's the truth without seeing a divorce certificate? How would we know? Because that's his family member. So, it just, it's sick, the games that they play, because the way they want to present it to the public is that all these, everybody hate me and da 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 da. And luckily, I'm a strong person, because if this would have happened to anybody else, this started 10 years ago, right? Imagine if I were not me, and if I were not already a strong, very intelligent woman. Can you imagine? That still doesn't, like, even if I were not strong, even if I were not intelligent, even if I were not a survivor, it still would not make what they're doing right. And I'm always on the side of right and righteousness, okay? So that, that, and I still don't understand the obsession with quote unquote dogging out Jamila. It's all about jealousy. And early this morning, I threw my cards and I asked my spirit guides, and I still have the cards stacked on top of each other. I asked my spirit guides, what does Vanita Davis want from me? Guess what I got, y'all? I got the Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups inverted. So this lady literally wants me to be taken down. By the way, she can never take me down. She can never fade me ever. She wants my power. And then Nine of Cups inverted. For some reason, this lady just wants me to be unhappy. Why? Because she's miserable. Ace of Swords upright. She wants to dominate me and overcome me, which I'm like, lady, this is a parasocial connection I have with you. Who the fuck are you? Then I got the Queen of Wands inverted, where this lady, she's so sick, and y'all better be careful with that lady. Be careful with that lady. If you look a certain way, you got a certain look about yourself, my spirit is telling me that she really honestly was trying to have me killed. That Queen of Wands. So you don't have to get the death card to know when somebody plotting against you. The lady was trying to have me killed, but then the Emperor came up upright. This is my ancestor. This is my ancestor right here. Okay. Then I got the World inverted, the Three of Cups inverted, the Nine of Swords inverted. So she just basically wants me running around scared. She doesn't want me. It's like she has a problem with my existence. Like, bitch, why don't you move on with your life? And the Three of Cups inverted means that she does not like other women. She does not like other women. That's what that Three of Cups inverted means. And then Nine of Swords inverted. So, I'm like, first of all, lady, am I supposed to be in competition with you? Because what, girl, bye. Would you leave me the hell alone? Is she still over there having that disgusting vagabond make videos about me? I'm absolutely disgusted. You remind me of the people that did murder Kanika Jenkins, and you people ain't right, and nothing good will ever come to you. That is a fact. Now, as far as my faux ex, they need to give up that storyline. This is starting to look stupid. My ex is totally fake. All of the people over there, oh, your wife is so beautiful. That's not his wife. That is his family member. He comes online and flirts all the time with other women because so am I supposed to look a certain type of way or feel a certain type of way? Because I'm just gonna tell you straight up and down, the hatred that you have for me is the hatred that you have for yourself. Okay. And a lot of these people really, really, really need to get their mind right. 10 years, bye. You need mental health. And since it's been 10 years plus, I feel that criminal charges need to be filed against these people. So, since Spirit Tree wanted to expose herself and go on this criminal's channel and talk disgustingly to me, and she's hiding behind all that ghetto garbage, she can be put on my list that I sent to the Department of Justice. And that's exactly what's going to happen. You're a failure whenever you're dropping documents. Like for some reason these people, first of all they going to learn to stop trying to look at my money. It was sick. Like, these people are mentally ill, sitting there literally discussing somebody else's money because you don't have none of your own. Literally all day every day. And then you wonder why black people turn their back on other black people because they're crabs in a freaking barrel. And it's like I told y'all the other day, if y'all need me to prove my income to y'all for y'all money work or for any type of work, I am willing to do that. Not publicly though. Because you know what it does? It makes you a target by crab in a barrel black people. Most people that run businesses can report their stock. Not with these people. They real butthurt. Real butthurt. And all they do is run around here, discourage each other, hate on each other. So I don't even, when you acting like that towards your own people, please stop. Please stop trying to act like you deserve any kind of rights or respect. That's why white folks don't respect you. That's why right there. You don't even and a lot of them are asking white people for reparations. Black people are never gonna get reparations as long as people like Spirit Tree Naima are running around here. Spirit Tree Naima is a female Uncle Ruckus, and that is a fact. Who has sick fantasies of children and their mother being killed or thrown out or roaming the streets and stuff like that. You're a sick lady. You are. And this is the reason why people always will support my business. I don't know why y'all thought. First of all, I don't know why y'all thought when there is an epidemic of slumlords in the Georgia area, especially in the South, especially towards blacks. It's an epidemic of it. Okay. And y'all thought, ooh, we gonna expose this and discredit her. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. So ignorant, no dignity, no self-respect. When you can't give another person their dignity, because honestly, at this point, it has nothing to do with anything else except the fact that these people are trying to make it difficult for me to move by trying to intercept my business. Okay, somebody like that, I do offer a generational curse reversal removal. Somebody like that don't have the mind to do it. Somebody like her, somebody like Spirit Tree, she can't never break no generational curse, because look at how she is. She doesn't even know that maybe you shouldn't be seen participating with gang stalking. As far as I'm concerned, this lady has been canceled for years. These people are disgusting, and there will be a day, even though they're not a priority for me, these people are not a priority for me, but there will be a day where there will be lawsuits filed, and probably like, from what I can see, these people, they have literal criminals running around here doing dirty work for them. You'll see your day in court, is what you're gonna see. Especially with saying all that disgusting stuff about my family, the accusations. We all know whose idea it was. And she thinks she's some kind of brainiac, uh, uh, master manipulator of all these people. Girl, by you, if you were a master manipulator, why don't you manipulate Spirit? Manipulating a person that is already a criminal, a person that's already unscrupulous, that doesn't take much effort. In fact, that don't take no power to go around with a bunch of criminals and trolls. Then she accused me of trolling her. I, absolutely disgusting, filthy liar. There is no troll accounts. See, trying to mess with people's reputation. Why would I troll her? Why would I care about her? And see, it's a history with her as well. There is a history, and I have proof of that. There's a history of this lady stalking me. And her idea of witchcraft is stalking, harassment, and making up lies about people. That's what she does. I remember having phone conversations with this lady. You know what she said? You know what she claimed about Alexis K. Tyler on the phone with me in private, which is, I wasn't surprised when the rumors got started. She was saying, Jamila, I can see her and that boy, Denario, over there making love, and that's her son. A sick minded, this lady said this to me on the phone in 2014. Now, did I go around spreading that rumor? No, I didn't. I'm not spreading a rumor or making any accusations right now. But this is the kind of sick mind that she is. And a sick mind can't do no magic, honey. You have no magic when your mind is sick like that. Okay? You have no magic. What they need to do is let go of this thing, because I'm going to tell y'all straight up and down. Whatever hustle that they have been doing surrounding my name is over. Your hustle is destroyed. You're done. You're no longer hustling and making a few bucks off of my name. No more. And you're going to find out. I wonder what's going to be your reaction to that. Luckily, by the time that happens, I'll be moved and y'all won't know where I'm at. And they don't know where my children are at either. It's almost like they're trying to hold the internet hostage, because I've actually heard them say, "Oh, I know where your daughters live," and stuff, saying it publicly, as if trying to just be threatening or ruthless to the public. All of those people belong behind bars, including that 60-year-old woman over there who's supposed to be a grandmother, spiritually Naima Vanita Davis. You belong in prison, encouraging that kind of terrorism and crimes to be committed against humanity. And that's the end of the statement. Your hustle is over. That's a fact. Because every month, these people, like, they act like I'm the moon. They act like I'm the sun and the stars and they supposed to just take from me. No, I am a flesh and blood woman with a family. And I'm a witch. An authentic witch too. Okay. So I guess you people can continue to embarrass yourself. I mean, you don't have much pride as black people anyway. I just I can't imagine being that psychotic. Like when I release evidence that this didn't just start 4 years ago, this started in actually 2014 is when it initially started. And these people are no further than they were before. Like I said, clearly they come to the internet and they find people that are corrupt enough to actually attack witches. So, as a witch, there's no way that I would ever trust Vanita Davis. Never, never. She is against witches. She over there praying for the witches' downfall, which is crazy. How can you be so ignorant? I don't want to be associated with these people no more. If you notice, nobody on this platform collaborates with them, and you see why. You're not going to see the Black Witch Yaya or any other hoodoo practitioner collaborating with this lady because she ain't nothing but a bunch of hate and chaos running around the internet trying to find black people that she can take advantage of is what she is doing. Because anytime anytime you have connected yourself with a male who we know for a fact has admitted that his mother was a drug addict, admitted that he's done drugs with her, I'm talking about crack cocaine, and is literally running, listen, if you watch and enjoy Rio James's stuff, you're a sick-minded person, especially when he talks about me. You're sick and you need mental help, probably institutionalization. People that are involved with these parasocial relationships. Luckily, I don't get in my feelings about nothing. She was over there talking about I killed my mama and I killed my daddy. Lady, I wasn't nowhere near them. I'm just totally disgusted and giving out bad spiritual information as well. So she got Santa Muerta on her ass chakra right now. Santa Muerta's gonna stay on that ass. Okay. In fact, that's Santa Muerta's newest thing is your ass is mine and your ass is grass. She sat up there and miseducated a bunch of black people about Santa Muerta, saying that Santa Muerta is eating my family members, and then also wishing death on my young children who have nothing but a beautiful future ahead of them because their mother's not a drug addict. Their mother is not a criminal. Their mother is very strong and powerful, and it is nothing that she can do about it. I'm coming for everything that these black people tried to take from me. And that is a fact. And if you a black person that trusts them, that is on you. Just FYI, whenever clients come to me, like people that watch them and come to me, like I've only had like maybe one or two, to be honest with you, because they don't have clients watching them. They have criminals watching them. Listen, you don't have to be a witch in order to bring chaos into somebody's life. You can just be a very chaotic person like Spirit Tree. She's just very chaotic. Okay. Our concern is protecting the general public from her chaos. Some people are just empty seaters for bad energy. I know for a fact that that's what she is, and it's already been taken care of. She can run her mouth. She can run her mouth all she wants, but her hustle is over. She's not gonna hustle, scam, or con anybody else, and she's not gonna be running around here attacking the healers and the empaths and the witches. You're not gonna do that. That's curtains. Because, like I said, when I looked at my reading, my cards indicated, like I said, she does not like women. The only here's what I want to say. The people that do unfortunately make contact with her and they realize that it was a mistake, you think they're going to come out in the public anymore? That's why she latched on to that black sector. Because what they do is when anybody comes public with their complaints, because she has ripoff reports, and I will post the ripoff reports if they are still available. Since she wants to compete with me, I'm gonna post her ripoff reports to my community wall. What they have set up is a group of terrorists to harass them. I would not suggest anybody go to her website and give out their address, because guess what? Rio is going to call your mother who's in the hospital sick if you ever try to come for her and say, "Hey, I don't, this and this happened." She's got a group of very volatile and unstable black people that are going to try to attack you and your family. Now, that started what, 4 years ago when that was obvious, and that's why her business failed. First of all, second of all, Spiritual Naima was not running a spiritual business. She was a vlogger that talked about hoodoo and witchcraft. She was not offering work to the public before I came along, and that is a fact. Right around the time that I came along. And she gonna quit stalking my family because eventually those people are gonna have to go to jail. And if it has to be her, it can be her too. Okay. Anywho, y'all, that's pretty much what the last word is on that. It's sad. It's a shame. She doesn't represent me as a black person, and neither does my ex. My ex needs to come clean about the fact that that is his cousin. It is kind of weird that they sleeping in the same hotel room. They may not be though. You know what I'm saying? That part of it is kind of weird. But they said, "Oh, let's work this in too." To the whole, like, who does that? Who has time for that? Hun, I live a real life. And honestly, whoever I date, wherever I live, is none of these people's business. And y'all do know that when you buy a house, your house does not necessarily have to be under your name. I know about real estate. I used to be licensed. You can actually get your home in a fictitious business name, is what I'm going to do. Just in case, just to protect myself, because, these people are psychotic and you can't put all of them in jail because all of them think, that they're smart. Being able to do a Google search and doing this research on complete strangers on the internet, it makes them feel like they're special or important, and that's why they do it because they're not very smart. So I'm gonna make sure that when I do buy my home, that it can't be searchable, and you can do that, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Otherwise, with people like that, they'll stalk you to the end of time. And then also, I truly believe that no, I don't think that they're CIA agents, and I don't believe that they work for the FBI or that the government even approves of them. I believe that they are. A lot of them do get SSI and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Um, But I believe that they go out on their own and do things like that. But they do need to be listed as a hate group in the Southern Poverty Law website. I'm gonna eventually get that done. Once I do that, once I do that, and you are now deemed as a hate group, I got some High John the Conqueror root, y'all. And I got a few little pieces too. I got some nice little pieces of it too. Uh-huh. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. And just because they're black doesn't mean that I have to respond to them. I don't owe this lady anything. No, she is not my elder. You'd have to be a crazy person to expect anybody to like this lady has been saying and doing some of the most disgusting things to me, and I'm supposed to say, oh, you're my elder. Please don't ever let no other person convince you of that, especially when they are attacking your children. Like, that should be a mother's instinct, that should be a father's instinct. I have very strong parental instincts. So from the out the gate, when I first saw this lady joining in to their attacks and lying on me to the public about my babies that I love very much, have never hit them. My children don't have any scars on their bodies. I don't do things like that. I was investigated for 8 years by defects because of these psychotic people. And it had nothing to do with what was right or righteous. It had everything to do with destroying the competition, which, honey, you're no competition for me. Stop thinking that you would ever be competition to me on any level. Like I told her last night, or was it early this morning, I outrank you in every way. End of story. You're not my elder. My grandmother, Lena Briscoe, that's my elder. Okay, that's my grandmother, who would be in her 80s if she was still alive today. I don't know you. I don't have to come to social media and call you mama. Mama, that's sick. I got a mama. I got a mama, hun, and you can't make up beef between me and my mama. That's another thing they like to do. And a lot of these people are weak minded because they can have a good mama. Now, I will admit that I believe that my mother made a mistake going to these people, and my mother was not the same ever since then. But it really didn't have anything to do with them. It was other stuff that we were dealing with in my family. Okay. So this lady better take heed, and she better back off for good. Because I'm not the one to be bullied. And I'm definitely not the weakest link. Where they get that from? Because I'm light skinned and 5'4"? Girl, bye. And what kind of sick person is running around the internet, a complete stranger? I don't know you. I don't owe you anything. Bow down to me. You have a mental problem. How about you just leave people alone? These people are so sick that they're trying to stalk people into bowing down to them. You know what? I got 3 words for you. Get a life. The same thing I told my ex yesterday, my faux ex. Why are you flagging my channel when all you got to do is stop stalking people? So I gotta go, y'all. Make sure y'all pay attention to my community wall. I'm gonna post this lady's ripoff reports. Okay. But then I'm also gonna post links to my website. And I'm gonna be in transition. I'm gonna tell you something. Spirit has done something very drastic to these people. Oh, how the tables are turning completely and churning, and how the cauldron is bubbling. But I don't have time to sit here and deal with this. Like, I'm waiting on stuff to come in a few here, because I had to get some of them big industrial trash bags and stuff, because you know what I'm saying. I'm cleaning it out. Okay, yes, I am moving. If you want to believe that, uh in what this lady is saying, she's gonna fuck you up. There's a lot of destructive people in this world. There's a lot of destructive black people in this world. Doesn't make you magical, because guess what? The types of moves that they make, even if you wanted somebody to do black magic on somebody, it's messy. It's messy. See, I do black magic on people sometimes that deserve it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But you know what? It ain't messy. It don't look like that. And you got to be able to protect your clients while you're doing that work for them too. And that's something that she can't do. Destruction, lies, and bullcrap. That doesn't make up magic or spirit. That, like, yeah, like I'm trying to tell you that, if that's what you think that witchcraft is about, you might want to stay away from it, because witchcraft will whoop your ass for real. Not this lies and bullshit that these people have done, right? I believe that witchcraft, in my humble opinion, is a wonderful thing. I love being a witch. I love it. I love being a healer. I love being a teacher. Some people have a bad relationship with it. Some people think that it's for all bad. But the stuff that we do because we have to. We don't do it for. We do stuff because it's necessary. It was never necessary, nor was it smart for these people to be doing the things that they're doing, especially when you're dealing with a mom. I am a real mother. I will kick the shit out of somebody for my babies. Okay. And I'm talking about spiritually and physically. I will. Oh my God. Yeah, I have every right to defend myself and my family spiritually as well as physically, which I've never had to do that, guys. I've always had a quiet life. That's a fact. I don't live my life like that. And just because you black don't mean you have to live your life like that. That's why a lot of black people die of heart disease and cancer. It's very cancerous. We're trying to eliminate those things. We don't want those things in our life. Thank you very much. Okay. And if you're a black person that is like that, if you're like these people that I'm describing, then you live the life that you're supposed to live. You don't get to be that way, but then get all the benefits of being a decent person. You do trash stuff the way that these people do, and that's exactly the way your life is going to be. Nobody has to take your karma, like I said yesterday. Nobody. And exactly what that lady said. If you saw old boy's show, she said, I've got a lot of afflictions and I'm going to send them to you. No, you're not, lady. No, you're not. Not ever. You don't get to live the life of opulence and a good person, and a person that is well deserved and wholesome in their approach. You don't get to live that life or get the benefits of it if that's not what you are. You deal with who you are. You don't get to trade places with somebody. You don't get to make the money of a person like me. You don't get the accolades of a person like me. You get exactly what you get and you don't throw a fit. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get this stuff packed up and I also gotta get this thing into the court. So I will see y'all later. Peace and blessings to you guys. And if I don't see y'all before the 4th, happy 4th of July. I work on the 4th of July, even though I'm gonna have my beer. I have a beer once a year on the 4th of July. I have some beer. Normally I just drink wine, but I'll have some beer and stuff that day later on. But I am open for business. And by the way, contrary to the lies that are being told, that lady and her group of trolls cannot reach, touch, or access your lives because we all know that that's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe, oh, well, don't go to Jamila because we can hurt you because look at us and we're and that's that. Yeah, you're right. They only affect themselves and they all know it, and that's why they mad. Okay. All right, y'all. Catch y'all later. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe. Also follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna have another TikTok though because Spiritually has been following me from social media place to social media place. And in reality, she should be blacklisted because nobody should, her and her chaos shouldn't, people shouldn't be subjected to her chaos. Period. Okay. And just I didn't build this channel with that chaos. I built this channel before they falsely flagged it on my readings. I don't have a crazy, chaotic mind that's no. Okay. I don't, yeah, I know how to sit down and do something and be successful at it without acting a fool, threatening people and harassing people. Says nobody ever have they had success in business. Okay, but you can tell none of these people have ever taken a business course in their life. If you're a witch, an authentic witch, you do have to have some kind of business sense as well. Come on now. So this channel was built off of my readings and me coming on here. It was not built off of that chaos. I had a totally different channel where I would address these people. And really, to be honest with you, once I move completely out of here, I will never have to address them again. And that's what they are afraid of. That's what they are afraid of. And they have already tried to lie and say, oh, we know where your kids live. I've already contacted the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department to make sure that my children are protected. So we gonna see. They're afraid of that. It's like it's like they've been trying to use it. But they know that once I'm out of here, they have no card to play anymore, and they know this. It's pathetic on their part. Okay. But I gotta go, guys. I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Okay. Holla at me. Visit divineservicesapothecary.com. My website is completely secure. I actually purchased extra protection for it. Okay. Not just the SSL certificate, but extra protection because they were literally at the first of this year, they were literally trying to hack into my website. All of that has been reported to the police, all of it. And eventually, one of them or several of them is going to go to jail for what they've been doing. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Blessings. Bye.